you geeks, welcome to today's video. I have wanted to do this video for a very long time, and I finally got the best excuse to do it, and that is because I read God's Grave by Jay Kristoff, which is the sequel to Nevernight. I really wanted to do a video about sequels that I really loved because there are some in my list that are just incredible, possibly better than the first book of the series. So let's just jump into a video on some of my favorite sequels, the first of which being God's Grave by Jay Kristoff. So Nevernight is this Italian-themed world fantasy book with assassins and shadow creatures. The main focus on this is the gladiati, so they're the gladiators of this Italian-themed world. I thought it was super cool because in Nevernight we get more of Venice, and in God's Grave we get more of Rome, and it was as bloody and gory as you could ever imagine. I'm gonna say this, please, if you are under 16, do not read this book. I know there are many 15-year-olds and 14-year-olds being like, well, challenge accepted, I'm gonna go read it. You're not ready for it, I swear to God. I'm 22 years old, and I was almost not ready for it, okay? It's a lot to take in. And now let's go back to a classic fantastic sequel, and that is Catching Fire by Suzanne Collins, which is the second of the Hunger Games series. We get that whole plot twist of going back into the arena, and I think that was like the best thing that could have happened in this book. I mean, it sucks for the characters, but it was great to read because now we already know all of the backstory and trauma to everybody, and now we just get it like tenfold more intense. And then I have a book where I tell everyone, read the first one. Like, the first one's decent, it's okay, but the second one is gonna freaking blow your mind. You're gonna fall in love with it, you're gonna love it, it's so dark, it's so wonderful, and that is The Rose Society by Marie Lu, which is the second of her Young Elites trilogy. Like, where did this come from? It's incredible! Oh, it's so dark, it's so dark. I love it. It went places you were not expecting, and there's some new characters that are brought in that are also super dark, and so it's just this whole series of like supervillains trying to out-supervillain each other while also trying to be good people. I think this is the best book that Marie Lu has ever written, aside from Legend. Now a sequel from one of my favorite authors, which is Laini Taylor. You all know what I'm gonna say. It's Days of Blood and Starlight, which is the second of her Daughter in Smoke and Bone trilogy. This is another series where the first book I was like, yeah, like it was good, like it was cool. I didn't love the ending, but like it was good enough to probably read the second one because like the world's really cool and I like the characters. And then oh my god, we expand so much and we learn so many things, and there's so many little political intrigue and this little web of characters all put together. This book encompasses all that I love about Laini Taylor, and that is her ability to just expand this idea and this world far past what you expect it to be. So the second to last one that I'm going to mention is Flirt of Shadows by Cassandra Clare, which is the second in her Dark Artifices series, because we get to explore so much creepy fairy business and Shadowhunter business all in one book, which is what I love this series for. I absolutely fell in love with the Shadowhunter world. I just don't know what it is, I just love it. And we just get to go into fairy and we get to see so much more of Kieran, we get to see the Seelie King, we get to see that other like white blonde boy that we're like, what is going on with that? Oh, so excited. And lastly, everyone knows what book this is. You knew it had to be on my list somewhere because I will not shut up about how much I love this book. Favorite sequel, maybe of all time up till this point in my life, it's A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J Maas. I am a sucker for a bad boy with a good heart, and that is what Reese is to a T. This world that Sarah J Maas created, I was a little bit skeptical of at first, just because there's so many fairy courts, and I was like, it doesn't have a traditional fairy tale theme to it, so I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not. But I ended up loving it. I love The Court of Nightmares. It's so cool. I love my creepy fairies, and I love my character development, and I love my like deep intense romances, and this is everything together. Make sure to tune into our live chat at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time on Sunday here on YouTube. Oh my god! The dress I'm wearing has pockets! Okay, hold on, I gotta show this off. Ready? Ready? Oh! Look at that! This just made my day! Okay, like I was saying, join our live chat at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time here on the YouTube. It'll be on Sunday, and I think we're doing nano prep stuff. Oh god, nano stuff already. Oh my goodness. Okay, I hope to see you guys all there.